Hey guys, just your friendly reminder that if you have a hard time and you have some mental issues and you have slip ups every now and again, it's not the end. You're allowed to trip. You're allowed to make mistakes. Today I was pretty mad. I was pretty mad last night too. I'm still a little mad right now, but a lot of that anger is my own fault, and some of it isn't, but it doesn't really matter. It's about the effort to constantly work on yourself and to constantly try to improve it. I tried to go to the gym today. My whole body hurt. Wasn't feeling good. Sorry, I almost dropped my phone. Wasn't feeling good. Wasn't didn't want to be there. Did like 2 reps and I wasn't just done. I wasn't awake yet. I'm still not really awake. Cutting my caffeine in half really made it to where it's kind of hard for me to stay on top of things as much as I used to. I'm a little bit more forgetful. I'm a lot more tired. I'm dragging a lot, and there's a lot of like small things that I keep doing. Like I keep bumping into things. I keep forgetting simple things. I keep losing track of time, or time seems to drag longer because it's hard for me to focus. And I mean, I think it just goes to show, like this reliance on caffeine, I think, is one that most people want you to have a reliance on. And I think society as a whole loves a highly addicted citizenship. My fucking words are fucking not making any sense. I think society as a whole likes to have a population of people addicted to caffeine so they can constantly just keep moving and doing stuff and be in places for certain lengths of time. When you work on yourself, you have a lot of questions that you ask yourself, and sometimes those questions lead to dangerous territories, and that should be okay. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to stay positive, but you have to try to see the positive and the benefits, and try to still have the things that you care about, to which you're going to put that effort forward for. Because if you don't have those things, then all you have are reasons to focus on the negative aspects of your life. And when you only have reasons to focus on negative aspects of your life, you kind of live with this blanket over your face. And then that blanket can be a scary thing. It can be very scary. I'm still working on the ideas for my new books. My last book, Work Fast and Slow, is now available on Amazon. I think it's some of my better work. After every book I write so far, except for my second one. So my first and my third book, there's always something else that I feel like I could have included, but it's not necessary for the message that I'm trying to send. The more I think about things, the more I think of ways of phrasing it. And so sometimes, like, a random thought will come in my head, and like it's always after I publish my book, where I'm like, I could have put that in there, or I could have included this, or that would have been a really cool thing to say. But there's still a lot of really cool things I said. It is a little bit of an expensive book. I understand that. If I were you, I would get the paperback copy. The hardcover is very expensive. Even with how expensive it is, I really don't make that much money off of it. I make more money off paperbacks. I bought my own paperback because I wanted to see and confirm how much money I was making. And I made more than I thought I did, or thought I would. So Paperback is $20. Hardcover is $30. So it's not too expensive. But like, again, I don't really think I'm going to be making that much money, but I could be wrong. Off the hardcovers, and it's still available on Kindle if you want to just do it that way. You can do like the little free Kindle thing, or maybe I need to make sure that I actually put it on there for free, or have the thing where you pay by page. I don't know how that works exactly, but I have 2 formats for books that I'm still working on. The more I think about them, the more I want to write both of them. I don't know if I want to write both of them at the same time. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I have a rough draft for one book that I finished in January. It's just 20,000 words that's been sitting on a Microsoft Word document that I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. I probably could read through that, and in all honesty, in a week or two, publish that. But that one I would like to have go through multiple people's hands, because it's not really something that I am that passionate about writing. I know people that are even more passionate about it than I am, and it's a subject that's very niche, so it's kind of just whatever. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's still a process. This one, I think, will connect with more people. The other 2 books that I'm working on, one I think can connect with some people. The other one I think is a little bit out there. I think is a little bit beyond what most people are willing to think about, or it might just be boring philosophy stuff for a lot of people, but I think it'll be pretty interesting. I think the amount of subjects that it touches on would be really nice. I think it will take me a long time to write that one. I don't foresee myself finishing that one in a month like I did my last one, because my last one I knew a lot about. I was writing about a lot of personal experiences. The research I had to do was in a very narrow scope. And what research I did was more about trying to find trends in what people were saying and people's experiences, and comparing it with my own experiences, and trying to be somewhat fair. But at the end of the day, it was basically just my own personal experiences, which is very easy to write about yourself. It's very hard to write about something else separate from you. And that's why sometimes it takes me longer, and sometimes it's very fast for me. And I'm trying to stay excited about it. I feel like a different person with less caffeine. I feel like less on top of my shit, and I feel older. Like, I feel like I feel like 10 years have been added to my life. It's kind of sad. Maybe it's just adjusting still. Maybe it's just trying to learn to function with less of a chemical that I've completely depended on for years and years and years. It's going to take more than a week or two. I don't know. I'll see after a month. I'm still consuming it. I have 200 milligrams a day. It's better than 400 milligrams a day, but I'll tell you right now, it feels like I haven't drank anything. Goddamn. I would like to give it another 3 or 4 weeks, and then I would like to half it again to 100 milligrams. And then after that, I would like to be ideally at 0, but we'll see how that goes. A lot less patient, a lot more dragging. Time seems to move slower, actually. And when it doesn't move slower, it's like suddenly, like I blinked and 30 minutes passed, but like it's kind of hard to tell. But I don't know. We'll figure it out.